someone like you, and I can't imagine anybody disliking you.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Do you want to know, ironically, who dislikes me the most sometimes?
Who?
Myself.
Spring, summer, fall, winter, back to spring. You lifted me up through everything. You made me feel like the whole world stood with me cheering for my girlhood. Make it stop!
That's right, make it stop.
Women who all go together to what's the word? Peace. And if I only could, I'd make a deal
Serious
with God.
part.
Now get him to swap our places.
The Dylan Mulvaney charade continues. That was his 365 of being a girl charade that he was doing for his special. What do you guys think about all this below? I'd love to get your guys' opinion about what you think about the Dylan Mulvaney charade. Welcome to Freedom Wars. Take this opportunity before we start the video. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Let's get over to JP Sears. He's got a great video to start us off with.
This wasn't nearly woke enough in our eyes. So instead of being just another person of rage sitting around complaining
Another
that
person
woke
of rage.
companies just aren't woke enough, I decided enough's enough. That's why I started Transition Chocolate, the world's first chocolate to be completely based on gender ideology.
Yeah.
We think it's not enough to merely have spokespeople who are trying to defy God's will. We think the very chocolate you're eating should do the same. People have been starving to have the same level of confusion over their gender reflected in their chocolate.
Yes.
And now you can.
Awesome.
It's very validating.
That's awesome.
Staying true to our ideological principles, Transition Chocolate contains 0 natural ingredients. It's comprised entirely of artificial flavors and other fake ingredients that don't occur naturally in accordance with God's will or nature. You'll definitely be able to tell a difference. But with Transition Chocolate, you'll savor the enjoyment of pretending that you can't tell a difference. Some people might wonder why a chocolate bar has an Adam's apple or is trying to watch your daughter go to the bathroom.
Oh my goodness.
But at Transition Chocolate, we're trying to create a world where people from different places are liberated from common sense and can all come together in unity in the women's restroom and not ask any questions.
Comedy is a great way to have a good laugh over these situations that we know. You know, you need comedy just to lighten up the situation. JP does a great job with that. Let's get over to Russell Brand. He's got a great take on what recently happened with the drone that fell down.
Up in the sky. Is it a balloon? Is it a drone? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Is it an excuse to increase military spending and keep us all terrified? It's the last one, isn't it? Is that drone being brought down, being used to escalate tensions, increase fear, and justify more expenditure on weapons? Now let's get into this story.
We begin tonight with the breaking news.
Firstly, why is the news being presented by Ross from Friends looking all sideways and taut and fraught?
We begin tonight with the breaking news.
Let's notice how they convey this story. Look out in particular for the adjectives that they use, because adjectives is editorialization.
That's right.
If something is described as rapidly or egregiously or terrifyingly, that is editorialization.
Yes.
Look out for personification. See if they make a drone, which is an autonomous remote-controlled object, sound like it's some sort of lovable steam engine from Victorian Britain chugging its way through the sky like Thomas the Tank Engine, just trying to complete a task.
Yep.
Look out for the ways that information is presented to you, so that together we can maintain some objectivity and potentially one day some freedom.
The U.S. says a Russian fighter jet collided with an unmanned American drone over the Black Sea. That drone worth up to $32 million and crashing into the sea.
That's $32 million of some of the best drone I've ever seen.
And of course, it comes amid significant tensions already between the U.S. and Russia.
Significant tensions or proxy war?
Proxy war.
The U.S. says 2 Russian fighter planes intercepted the Reaper surveillance drone as it was flying in international airspace southwest of Crimea.
If it's just an innocuous drone doing surveillance over international waters, can I ask, why is it called the Reaper drone? Is that after the Grim Reaper, the symbol of death? Do you know how many innocent people have been killed by drones? It's not none, but I'm not willing to say how many it is, because otherwise, like Daniel Hale, the whistleblower, I'll end up in jail.
They say Russian pilots harassing the drone for 30 minutes.
Listen to the language that's used to describe what happened to that drone. Harassment. They're personifying that drone and making it look like it's some sort of interpersonal skirmish, rather than a drone is doing routine flying very near to Russian airspace and a fighter jet brought it down. That's the information.
The White House calling the pilots reckless.
You recklessly harassed me.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
just trying to reap and surveil up in the sky. You harassed me.
Russell Brand kills us. This is a silly story as well. A Reaper drone doing surveillance over in that area where tensions are high to begin with, and Russia takes down the drone, and you would have thought World War III has just begun.
Keep telling you this thing isn't a threat. Let it be.
Sir? There seems to be a problem. Damn it, man! What's the issue? Hey,
Oh, it's Joe.
check out this Winnie the Pooh balloon I got at the Chinese Disneyland, man. Ha! This is the best vacation ever. You all look like little roaches from up here. It's a small world after all. It's, oh, I'm getting lightheaded, man.
The tolerant left. Here we go. All over Charlie Kirk. Giving a speech. Antifa on the left. Here we go. Violence. Breaking stuff. No, Janet. This looks like Jan said. Let's go. Isn't it amazing the way that they get to act and nobody really says a word about it? Antifa, the left out there in California, Berkeley area can destroy things and nobody cares.
Son, on your first day of school, I'd like to pass along the words of advice my father gave me.
Secondly, we're in a situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most
Homer's like,
extensive and
What?
inclusive
what'd you say?
voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
Lousy traumatic childhood.
I think my most toxic trait is that I want to befriend Republicans so that they can have a trans friend.
Scary looking.
And then when they get pregnant or have a
What are you
baby,
gonna do?
I want them to invite me to the gender reveal party
Yeah.
and convince them that being the way I became trans is like a witch came up to me, a transgender witch came up to me and like
A witch.
forced me to be transgender. And then I'm gonna like put my hand on the stomach at the gender reveal party and I'm gonna go,
Hey, can we stop using gendered compliments like as a people? Because first of all, that's a term used by and for black women.
Oh, really?
Second of all, I am not a female person.
What are
I
you?
am non-binary.
Oh.
And I'm really sick of getting comments that say, you go girl, nice
Oh, yeah, how
job,
dare
sis.
them
Like,
try
I
to
don't
lift
care
you
if
up
they're
that way.
compliments. They misgender me and they make me feel bad.
They make her feel bad. They misgendered. You guys have heard this story. What do you guys think about today's video? Leave comments below. We had Dylan Mulvaney doing the 365 charades, singing songs, running around the stage. Great interpretation of what is really going on by JP Sears with his non-conforming chocolate, something along those lines. And Russell Brand really giving a good lowdown of the craziness that the media put forth with the drone being shot down by Russia. Russia shut down a drone. Oh, harassed it. Right? The central, them making that into that big of a deal and using those big words, he is spot on with the way that he characterizes how the media helps stoke the flame with Russia for some reason, right? Always stoking the flame with Russia. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment below. Smash that like button. And like we said before, if you haven't subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Take this moment, click that little bell. We do have a PayPal in the comments below if you'd like to donate to Freedom Wars. Help us continue making great videos like this. But just like always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.